Hi, Mariam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Lorraine.
Good, good. So I'll let you introduce yourself later, but let me just speak to our viewers and our audience today. So hi, this session will be recording some poetry. Yeah, you are in for a treat, guys. This is Black History Month, and my sister Mariam and I, we are here to share some poetry. So yeah, I will start and then I will bring in Mariam to also read her own. So the first poem that I'm sharing with you all, it's called Locked Down, Locked Out, Making Noise. This was my second poem since I started writing. The first poem that I talk about is God, I Love My Son, which I wrote without even knowing that people will start saying, oh, that poem. So after that, that's when I wrote this one. It used to be called We Will Not Be Silenced, but with the time, with a lot of edits, it's now called Locked Down, Locked Out, Making Noise. And I'm reading from this book. It was published by Liquid Amber Press. It's a Australia-based publishing company. Okay, so here it goes. As we navigate a system that is created not to care, a system built on racism and greed, which makes us prisoners. We are told, you need to behave. Do not speak up. It will affect your case. As we wait for decisions for years, a decade of anxious anticipation, without the certainty of permission to remain, our future is black. Nothing appears real. As we are denied the right to work, our skills are wasted. Our education is made obsolete. Like frozen eggs in a laboratory, we lose income, pension, and savings. As we queue in sweatshops for £1, despite the lockdown, we are ready to be exploited. We are stuck in sexual abuses and rape. Food banks have become our way of survival. As we are forced into destitution by the state, locked out of any mainstream support, heavily affecting our mental health, depression breaks us down, breaks our hearts, breaks our lives. As the pandemic progresses, we are packed like sardines in graveyards, having been forgotten in run-down barracks and hotels. As silence does not make us safer, like birds of a feather, we are creating our own spaces where everyone has a voice and is accepted. We express ourselves unapologetically. As decisions are being made for us, we are regarded as kindergarten kids. But we are learning how to make decisions together because we know what works, we know what doesn't, and why. Although detained, dehumanized, ostracized, caricatured, marginalized, like every person whose rights are denied. Listen, this is us. We are shouting. We are making noise. Thank you. Now I will hand it over to you, my sister. Yeah, introduce yourself and your work. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Mariam Yusuf. Poem I'm going to read came about. We were invited for a refugee week event, and I attended, and we had speakers that were coming to share, and people were sharing. I remember I sat at the back, and there was a woman who was talking about how she came into the UK. And that just triggered my mind. And I sat down with my notebook. I had a book. I don't know how it came about. I had the book. I started scribbling something. I said, I need to say something as well. I need to talk. And within 5 minutes, I came up with this. Now that it's a poem, but to me, it was kind of just a scribble, and I wanted to share. So I raised my hand. I said, I've got something to share, because I felt I didn't want to go home without sharing. So I was invited, and I read from my scribble, and this is how it goes. Journey to the land unknown. One day in the morning, I left my motherland. The journey is risky and long, full of fear to be found, that I'm running away. Comfort is a thing of the past as I take the fastest bus. Into the high seas we sail, men, women, and children, all looking frail, unaware of the dangers untold. We must hold what we treasure most, life given by God. Waves of the cruel sea speak to us, threatening to swallow us alive. We sing songs of despair, praying to God that he may be fair. Alas, we reach the promised land, safe and sound, but tired and frail. Not forgetting we are cold as well. The hosts welcome us, assuring us that it shall be well, it shall be well. No, that's not the case. As the waiting is long, all hope is gone. All this time, a question in my mind. Promised land? Not sure. Motherland? Not now. Where do I belong? Thank you. I will read the second poem. This was with from a woman from my organization, an asylum seeker, who has been waiting for long. She felt she wanted to express her feelings on paper. Time has been unkind, most unkind to my memories. I do not remember much about our time together. I do not have much to smile about. I wonder what happened to those memories. I was blessed with a boy and a girl child. I so much love them and adore them. I left them behind on a quest for survival. I do not know what destiny has in store. The journey has been harder than I thought. It's been difficult, lonely, miserable, and frustrating. I didn't plan to be away this long. I miss them dearly with every passing second. I try to reach out, show my aching love. She's cheerful, wise, and understanding. He is quiet, withdrawn, and puzzling. Indeed, time must be kind to my future memories. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my God. They are both moving, and the storytelling is so good. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and your pain creatively, Mariam. And I have the book where one of your poems, the first one that you read, where where it was published. It's called Where We Find Ourselves, published by Arachne Press. Okay, so thank you so much. Yes, there's always frustration when we arrive here, where we have certain understanding of what a welcome could look like, but in many cases, it's not what we think it would be. But there are still other people doing amazing things to support people that are seeking sanctuary here. So I wrote this poem. This poem is called New Home, and it's published in this book here, Our Stories. Of course, it has moved on. Now it has a different title, but this is what was published then in this book. So it's called New Home. It's a reflection of a lot of positive things that have happened to me in my journey as an asylum seeker. New Home. I have been exposed to the love of strangers, seen smiles directed at me, and the smiling eyes with mouths covered with masks. It has been eye-opening to know that so much love exists in the city, that a homeless girl can share a life and be provided with a home away from home. It's been a learning curve to have my privileges checked closely, that a Malawian girl can speak English, possess colorful GCSEs and an award. It has really been mind-blowing to experience greatness alongside great leaders. I have seen the better side of humanity. Love instead of hate. It warms my heart that humanity is in a better place in its care for other humans. Thank you.
Oh, lovely. Very nice. There goes the poet, Lorraine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And yeah, so this is it, what we prepared for you guys for Black History Month with my sister, Mariam. Of course, we will keep coming back with other stuff. We have so much content, so much to share. Anytime, anytime we want to, we'll be coming back and share more.
We will be back. Yes.
Definitely. So yeah, so thank you so much. And I salute all the sisters this Black History Month. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.